Why? What did I do to deserve this? Oh. Hey folks, it's the Red, getting back to the Crash Bandicoot No Damage run. Well, we knew this stage was coming up sooner or later. Well, let's just get this over with. Yes, it's the infamous Slippery Climb, considered by many to be the most difficult stage in the game. And for good reason, too. Because this stage has some of the most difficult platforming in the game. If you thought Sunset Vista or The Lost City was particularly bad, oh boy, you haven't seen anything yet. This stage blows those two out of the water. I mean, at least in the Ancient City levels, most of the platforms stood still. Here, just about everything is moving, so you need to be quick on your feet and good with your timing because this stage demands both. It's a rather unique level too, because I can't recall any level from any other game with platforming comparable to what you find here. And it's a Brio icon, and we have a Brio bonus on the way because, you know, this stage isn't difficult enough on its own merits, apparently. Strangely enough, though, this is one of the few stages that doesn't have any Tawna icons either, so we won't be saving our game either. In fact, our next opportunity to save the game isn't going to come until Jaws of Darkness, and that's still 2 levels out. The game can really starve you for opportunities to save, so make sure you're coming with plenty of lives. Anyway, we've got some fold-out stairs here. While they're pointed down, Crash will just go sliding straight down them until he, usually into a spike or into a pit, and during that time you have no control over him, so while those stairs are up, make sure you are making it all the way up, and make sure you're doing it quickly because you don't have a lot of time to act. Okay, go, up, okay, yeah, case in point. This is, no. Okay. Okay, go, jump. You see what I mean? They don't give you a lot of time to act. You've really got to make sure you're getting that right. Okay, so quick sliding platforms here. And we're through. And that's not even the worst of it. No, the worst of it is coming up just ahead. Oh. Forget it. Okay. Now we have some rotating platforms going around a log, and the log is going left and right, and throwing off the timing of the circulation of the platforms, making it more difficult to determine when where you need to be to land on the platforms, as you could see just then. It's going to make things a bit difficult once they start putting them over death pits. And here we have a lab assistant, one of Cortex's primary lackeys. Strangely enough, we don't see a whole lot of them in this game, but we'll see plenty of them in the future installments. Oh, that was close. Oh my gosh, this level. I never feel comfortable about landing on these platforms because of how suddenly they could move over. Okay, 2 Brio icons. Just really want to hold it together here. Alright, now these hands can be beaten either by jumping on them or by spinning them. However, you probably don't want to jump on this last one because it will send you into the spike above. Alright, let's just get Aku Aku out of the way here, and it's Brio bonus time. This one is going to be a bit more difficult, because now we have to hit TNT from below. Just want to be real careful about how you move around here. Okay. Get between there, take this out, and quickly get out of the way. And we made it. Kaboom! Glad to have this one done. Now I really hope this is a successful run. Okay, back to this nightmare. We have more of the, rotating, moving left and right platforms. And they're just as tricky as ever. This level is just such a pain. I can't wait to be done with it. Now, here's another tricky jump coming up. Got it. Alright. Got a few more vultures to bounce on here. Okay. The end of the level is in sight. I'm just gonna take this guy out so that he doesn't become an issue. Oh, thank gosh. It is done. It is finally done, and yeah, some video game generosity because they probably expected that you died a lot here. But we are finally done with Slippery Climb, and I couldn't be happier. What's more, a gem to boot. Yes, let's look at that glorious collection. We now have the red gem. Although it does look a little pink, it is technically the red gem. Let's, yes, go ahead and save that. Never have I been happier to see the lights out level. Oh boy. This is the level we will tackle next time, but with the acquisition of this new gem, we now need to do some backtracking and collect a couple more gems. So I'll do a quick jump cut, and I'll see you in a minute, after I've had a moment to collect my composure. Okay, so we're back at the native fortress, where we'll find our first red gem path. Right, so we need to just jump on this bouncy fire here real quick, and we can make our way up. And up. And up. Yeah, this path goes quite a ways up. To the point that we can actually stand on clouds. I'm not sure how that makes sense, but okay. Actually, looks more like mist. I don't know if you can actually die here, because I've never actually fallen here. But we do have a lot of bounce crates here, and a few good one-ups, as well as a nice view of the next two islands. So that's all well and good. This might take a minute. But this should be about all that's on this path, after we get to that one upgrade up there. So, yeah, this is probably going to be one of the easier of the gem paths. But most gem paths, yes, are a good bit trickier than others. So we'll just work our way back. And now we need to start going back down. Free falling! Now we need to land back down here, and alright. And I'll see you at the end of the level. And another gem is collected off of Native Fortress. Boy, we sure have gotten a lot of them. And there's number 17. Okay, now we're back at the Road to Nowhere, and there are actually two gem paths on this particular stage, both using the red gem. This first one comes about halfway through the stage. You fly over to this area, and suddenly things are starting to look more like one of the ancient city levels. Here we're going to have a bit of a, crate-breaking puzzle, so to speak. All we really have to do is hit these TNT boxes to make the explanation boxes get hit. That will fill in this first box over here, which we then use to hit the explanation box above. And then to land on this middle space right here, which we can't even really see. And that will make 4 boxes appear in the background. We're still not taking Aku Aku. And by hitting that last one, we also make a TNT appear here so that we can break both of those. Alright. That's all that's over here. we can then just take this gem back over to the bridge area. And I'll see you in a minute for the other gem path. Okay, here we are at the end of the level, and here's where we initially saw that there was a red gem path on this level. So let's get up there, hop on the gem, and it will take us right over the end portal. But if we advance forward a little bit, we'll find that there are invisible planks similar to the ones on the high road. So if we follow them to the end, we'll find some goodies. A couple more extra live crates, surrounded by a bunch of Wampa fruit. What this is missing is a gem going back, but oh well, I guess we could just run right back across. At least this time we can see the planks. And we're done here. And so that's another gem for our collection. Another clear one goes in, and we are 76% complete. Okay, with all side work completed, and with Slippery Climb at last finished, we are ready to call it a video, and next time it's on to Lights Out. I'll see you then. Doing okay so far. Why did I say that? Why did I say that on this stage? Why? Why? Ugh! Of course you may just find how hard it is right here. Ugh, I hate this level. Moving left and right, and that can make these platforms quite difficult to read. Because, I mean, they... perfect! Case in point, right there. They just swoop right under your feet when you try and land on it. And then things like that happen. Ugh! That's why I don't like this level. Just really want to be careful at this point in the stage. Plenty of hands to bounce on. Oh! 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 Of all the things to die on, a spike above. And all because I was doing high bounces. Oh! I hate this level. We also have a lot more of these alcoves here where we have to jump in and get the... Ow! We also have a lot of boxes hidden away in these nooks here, and you need to... Yo, why this level? Worst of all, there's not even a save point in this stage, so if you want to save your game, you can't do that until Jaws of Darkness. Dang it! Alright, some quick jumping platforms here. No! Get up! I almost saved it. But this stage is just so unforgiving. Oh. It's rather unique. I can't even really think of another stage from another game that compares to what you find here. Oh, I blame the wet platform. Yes, let's go with that. Come on, I landed on that. And for good reason. Some of the most difficult platforming is found right here. If you thought the Lost City... What? What the... I was actually surviving on that spike for a minute. How did that happen? Slippery platform! You betray me again! Okay, now we have fold-out stairs along with a sliding platform. No! Dang it! Climb, considered by many to be the most difficult stage in the game, and quite possibly the series, and for good reason. That's not the reason. And actually taking on other occupations. Dang it! Why can't I land on that? But just make sure you keep moving. Get over there! Nuts! Bounce too far forward. At least in those ancient city levels, most of the platforms stood still. Ah! I am too used to the platforming up ahead and how fast it goes that now my timing is off on the slower moving ones. Boy, this stage. Try and get on top of it if you can. Ah! Somehow, somewhere, I'm going to get to those one-ups. They do not give you a lot of time. Ah! I thought the platform was out. Dang it! Here, just about everything is moving. So you need to be quick on your feet and don't land on spikes. So, why did I do a low jump? Yeah, you can see it right there. I barely had enough time to make it up those stairs. Alright, so quick... Not quick enough. Ugh. Overshot it. This stage, I swear. This one is a little trickier. Because now we have to hit TNT from below. Oh my gosh, Momentum, why did you betray me? Okay, we have another tricky Brio bonus coming up. A lot of them involve hitting TNT from below. Really? So make sure that when they're pointed up, you're making it all the way up. Didn't want to jump that far. Oh, that was badly timed. Dang it. Just be very... Dang. It's so It's so hard to navigate that. Getting around here can be a little tricky. Get down there. The boxes. I was trying to get between them, but I bounced off. Okay, now we have it with a sliding platform and go. I don't think I'm... I tried to pull back, but instead I jump into a spike. Lovely. I hate this level. So he will go straight down, usually into a spike or into a pit. So make sure that while they're up, you're not doing things like that. No. Thank you. Suddenly, mid-air jumping.